What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Aha. And we're back for another bonus tune included in the deluxe edition of Minor Earth Major Sky. And as you notice, there's no Luca here because she jumped off at the end of my lap at the last reaction, despite what I was thinking as I went to end the video that I was going to do it all in one shot. In any case, we're going to listen to another live performance from Oslo 2001. Again, I first encountered the songs from this concert in the Homecoming album, but again, people told me it's edited a bit weird, the way they string the tracks together and sort of change the order. But this comes from the deluxe edition of Minor Earth Major Sky, and we're going to listen to the live performance of You'll Never Get Over Me, which is from the album itself. And yes, it's a tune that I think has a bit of that you and me both attitude in multiple ways. The idea of like, well, you're feeling this, well, guess what? You're not the only one. And then it also has the line, what is it, that like when our voices speak, our minds don't meet. So it feels like two people who are aware that they're not feeling the connection the way they used to or the way they should. And both of them are either making threats, so to speak, or saying, that this, I'm going to run, I'm out of here. Well, yeah, guess what? You and me both. So it's a tune that seems to have a bit of a scorned attitude, a bit of a bitter attitude, but it's also, I think, maybe just observational and saying, hey, look, we're talking to each other, but we're clearly not using words the same way, we're not understanding the same way, so here we are. So yes, you'll never get over me. The phrase itself feels a bit like, you're going to regret this. You say what you say now, but we'll see about that. So yeah, it's a tune that has a sharper thematic sound, at least as I've come to interpret it, and as I think a few people talked about it back when I did the reaction to the album tune. But it also has a very smooth sonic feeling. It has a nice movement to it, if you will. So I wonder how it'll sound in live performance. Let's give it a listen. This is Aha and a live performance in Oslo 2001 of You'll Never Get Over Me, a track from their Minor Earth Major Sky album.
You will never get over me. I'll never get under you. Whenever our voices speak, it's never our minds that meet. You'll never get over me. I'll never get under you. Whenever our voices speak, it's never our minds that
Guitar really standing out there at the end, not just because of that feedback. Yes, so well received. And yeah, I feel like it's very close to the album version, but the live drums like very much standing out. The recording, which is to say the acoustics of the room, really brought the drums to the fore, I thought. It does have a bit of that like folk frontier rock sound that some of their tracks from the 90s and early 2000s evince, and I think this one comes through even in a live performance, that type of atmosphere. I do think Morten sounds really good on the track. I also think the arrangement is not minimal per se, but it's not as big and energetic as some of their other tunes, including those from the era just described. So yeah, it's a tune that I think, as I said, it has movement. It moves along, it gives you a bit of energy, but it really lets you sort of focus on the themes and the vocals. I do enjoy the, as I said, guitar at the end in particular. I also like those strings that came in, which in the moment I'm like trying to remember, is that exactly the arrangement in the album track? I do apologize. Sometimes I have a problem sort of recalling the individual ingredients of a tune relative to the studio version when we hear a live performance, but yeah, another cool live performance. I think they sound very good, and the audience, again, participatory, clapping along from the very beginning and certainly engage with the material. So yeah, maybe not the most famous a-ha tune by any stretch, but one that I think has a very powerful feel to it thematically, even as, I think you can take some of the lines different ways, but ultimately it does sound like there's a disconnect, especially with that refrain of lines about, when our voices speak, our minds don't meet. So yeah, it feels like a tune with pain in it, but also a tune that is thinking and seeing clearly maybe in the moment. So yeah, cool performance. Let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.